Jason Lee with NextLevelGuitar.com, and I'm back to show you my Reverend Club King 290 guitar. A few features is really cool. I love this guitar. Few features that's really cool. It's real mid-price guitar. This is actually a solid wood guitar, and but at the same time up here, if you hear this, this is actually a semi-hollow body guitar. So definitely something really cool for a different tone. This actually is the 290 model. This is going to run two Reverend P90 guitar pickups in it. So this actually has a softer neck pickup and a little bit higher output, a bitier sounding bridge pickup. So something really cool on this model that I like a lot. A few features that I like about this. The gloss black does look kind of cool with the tortoiseshell pickguard. With this right here, this is almost like a Telecaster style pickguard that I think is just the coolest thing in the world. This is just a standard master volume right here, and then here's our tone control. I'll go through those real quick so you can hear the differences. Okay, there's our volume off. We'll swell that in. Okay, do that same chord, but we'll do it with the tone control back too. It's a little bit of a darker tone. Right now I'm on the neck pickup, which is a little bit cleaner. But I think seriously one of the coolest features on this Reverend guitar is this is actually the bass contour control. So instead of just having a volume and a tone like a regular Telecaster, if we're going to back this down, we're going to watch the bass actually kind of cut out of the mix. So we'll try that again with it down, and check it out. There's the bass contour off. Now we're going to try it forward. So it actually adds some bass and kind of gives it, I think, a little bit more clarity. It kind of smoothens out the tone. Reverend's now doing their own in-house locking tuners. So if you check those out right there, I think it's definitely a really cool feature for a guitar, of this type. It's really neat having the locking tuners. If you can kind of even see right here, you can tell there's barely even any string wrapped around those tuners at all, and so it makes for quick string changing and easier tuning. You don't have the ups and downs when you're trying to tune a guitar, especially like with humidity change, anything like that. They're just going to be real smooth and consistent. With this Reverend, I think it's definitely a really good guitar for the price range. For being a mid-price guitar, it's got a lot of features that a lot of guitarists demand these days. The bass contour being something different, the semi-hollow, and definitely more of a custom wound setup on the P90s. Like I'd mentioned, this actually has the softer pickup and the bitier pickup, so it's pretty neat. You could go into a studio and they could say, well, hey, we need this tone, and you could kind of get it out of this, but still being different. Definitely, with the design and everything, the way it was built for the price, you really can't beat it if you want to go with something different. I think it's a good mix between even a 335 and a Telecaster, so definitely something you might want to check out. So I'm going to play just a few little riffs on it, and you can hear the differences. And as I'm playing, I'm actually just going to, in real time, switch through the pickups and the bass contour so you can hear it. So I'm going to play something right now for you. Position. I'm going to leave it in the bridge, but we're going to adjust it a little bit with our bass contour. So we're going to roll that off, try the same hook. We're going to bring it back in. Try that same hook. We're going to try it in the middle position. The neat thing with this guitar, especially with the softer neck pickup and the bitier bridge, is you kind of get the best of both in the middle position. So I'm going to try the same thing with the bass contour so you can hear how that sounds. Okay, we're going to have the bass contour off. We're going to turn our volume up, try that same hook. Now with our bass contour up. So one thing you kind of notice is really neat with this guitar, being with the P90s, that they are an oversized single coil pickup. In the middle position, you do get a little bit of that quintessential Stratocaster tone, which is really cool too. You'd never think of having a guitar a little bit bigger like this and having the semi-hollow to get a Strat sound, but if you actually listen, incredibly clean tone just while being in the middle. So you know, if you do see one of these, just remember it's a really simple setup. Real soft kind of sound in the neck when you go here. Go in the middle, have more of a strat tone, and when you go to the bridge, you have this real kind of bitey, bluesy sound. I'm using a real simple setup. I'm using the Fender Pro Junior amp. Really easy to come by. Any store will carry those. It's a full tube amp, but it's very simple. It only has a volume and a tone knob. The thing I like about it, it's really clean and really simple. And on top of that, for my tone, I'm using a Boss DD6 digital delay pedal just to get a little bit of that slapback tone. And other than that, it's a simple setup. I love it. And stay tuned to nextlevelguitar.com with more lessons and tips and techniques and vintage gear demos.